Oh, this an outlet for niggas for sure. And I see you got the brand going too, the Dr. Duffels, man.
Come on, man, Dr. Duffel.
Yeah.
Get paid entertainment. That's the label. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, we get paid, Dr. Duffel. I got a PhD in THC. You know what I'm saying? I spent 15 years in the streets. It's real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we rocking.
For real, man. Being in the streets, bro, I know you done probably been through a lot of bullshit with it, man. And like you say, your partners getting killed and things of that nature, bro.
Yeah.
Like, early on, before now, was you already traveling and trying to just figure this stuff out? Or did you start traveling and networking with the music?
Nah, I always been a get out and go see. You know what I'm saying? Like,
'cause I know in them smaller towns, it'd be like, bro, you can't be stuck in these hoes.
Man, come on, bro.
Yeah.
I got, man, like I said, my little young guy, he wasn't number 18, but he ain't there. You see outside the city.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got partners who's in their 30s, almost 40, and they ain't never been nowhere except like St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? They like, that's a trip going down 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, so nah, but I always, but that go like, that come from like my parents. I always watch them travel. You know what I'm saying? I got family everywhere. You know what I mean? Okay. I got family in Alaska, so I always been moving around and always, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Okay. So when you first start getting into this rap game, man, who was you looking at that made you say, you know what, bro, I'm really about to go ahead and start making this music now? Because I know you had to be watching somebody on YouTube.
I ain't gonna lie. I was about 5 years ago. It was Dolph.
Okay.
Sauce.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Watching Walk, I'm like, this you feel me? These some real, these some real, you know what I mean? Stand up guys, you know, but can convert and do something, you know what I'm saying, else besides that. You feel me? So that really inspired me. You know what I'm saying? The Filthy Riches, you know what I'm saying? The people I felt like come from a similar background and made it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Now I seen you had something with Sauce and Filthy Rich, man.
Yeah, I got a song with both of them.
Yeah. I seen you had something with them on the channel and stuff like that. Man, I know Sauce, he tap in with the underground for sure on the music. So Filthy Rich too though. When you know, I know y'all got that connection in Kansas City
in the Bay
with the Bay. I don't know. It's crazy how like two areas and cities be having this super duper connection with the artists that make music out there. They biggest fan bases in that city. Why is it like that with Kansas City and the Bay? I
don't know. That's before my time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ask Rich now. You know what I mean? Because they built them pathways, but I think it all come from the street. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't know, but I would feel like it come from just street politicking. You know what I'm saying? You know, out there, that's where the smoke back then. That's where the smoke come from. So I'd imagine people just was linking in. You know what I'm saying? They went where they had to go, and you know what I'm saying. They made it work from where it was. You know what I mean? Yeah,
like the Jacker and all them. So let me ask you this: when you ride through Kansas City, what everybody be jamming in the car? They jamming the local artists, or they jamming Bay Area artists, or just Northern Cali artists mostly?
Kansas City artists and Bay Area artists. Okay, that's who you gonna.
I know y'all on Detroit heavy too. For sure.
they the younger ones that listen to a lot of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna always hear Rich, Fat Tone, you know what I'm saying, J Diggs, you know what I'm saying, all of the Fizz movement. You know J Diggs down there live in Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? Like that's his second home. So it's like
So nah, man, what's the hardest thing you think you had to learn like doing this rap stuff, bro? Cause I know it ain't an easy game at all.
Probably stop being too real. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Lightening up. Like coming from the street, you know, your whole motive was to stay under. You know what I'm saying? To stay underneath the surface. So now the music, you trying to be on top of the surface. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of it's 5 years. You know, I've been in 5 years, and it spooked me because I was going fast. You know what I'm saying? I was going fast, and I was like, ooh, it's a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? I had to kind of change my lifestyle too. You know what I mean? You can't really be in the streets and rap because it just don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you're supposed to be under, and then with this, you're supposed to be on top, you know, and out in the public and being seen. You know what I mean? So it's like, that was just being too real, trying to still, you know what I'm saying, holding on to that. And it's not gonna work like that. You know what I mean? And then it's not gonna work. You gotta leave some of them politics behind. You know what I'm saying? When you get into this music, and you can't, like, even like hell, taking some shit personal. You can't even it's business. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different. Out there, it's like, if somebody say they gonna do what you gonna do, you expect them to do it. They don't do it. Hey, okay, that was a blatant disrespect. But out here, it's like, and you can't handle it. You can't handle it the same way you would handle it. So you gotta learn how to let a lot of shit go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta learn how to humble yourself for real. Cause like, hey, man, being in the music and coming from that, yeah, you be ready to hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta realize, like, that's just part of the game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, I've done that too. I wouldn't call it a mistake. I call it a lesson though. I done burned some bridges because niggas done told me they was gonna do something, and I did it.
Come on, you know,
just play with a nigga on some disrespectful shit. I'm like, hold on, nigga, I'm not that type of nigga. Or I'll tell you the biggest thing, you know, before we continue, like, me placing my morals and integrity in my life or what I feel is right on somebody else.
And you can't do that. Because they didn't go through all the shit you went through and learn what you didn't learn to be where you know who you are. So they not even the same. They don't understand what the hell what you even mad for. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just stop being too real. Stop being too, you know what I'm saying? Just learn how to deal with people. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Facts. Now I see you got a track going right now, man. You redid the Jeezy, dog.
Yeah,
Run it up, man. Yeah. What made you get jump on that when somebody came with the beat or what?
Nah, that's just, you know, that tear it up. That was one of, you know, that's a Jeezy classic.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I come up with, the Jeezy and the Gucci, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it was like anything, and then like I just told my partner, like, man, go ahead and send that. Let me see what it sound like. And it came out down there like his. So I'm like, yeah, I'm about to put something to this. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. How often you be up in the studio?
Man, right now I'm probably in the studio like 2-3 times a week.
Okay, that's
probably
good.
like 5-6 hours. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Now I see you branding the brand though, the Dr. Duffel super heavy, man. You got it, you know, on the jury and everything like that, bro. So like you getting out here and pushing that brand, was you always on the brand thing, or you just seen that was another way to kind of like make shit shake with it?
Nah, now the times we in with marijuana being legal everywhere, you kind of, that's where you gonna have to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like I tell people like right now, Oklahoma's in the mix. They tear, you know, it's saturated, it's flooded. Yeah, so now like if you're gonna be in that lane, you're gonna have to build you a brand. Because if you think it's saturated now, what you think it's gonna be like when every state is legal?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And people growing in every state. It's not gonna be no point of, if you hustling, it's not gonna be no point of doing that unless you got a brand and people like, I know he got that. You know what I'm saying? Or he got, cause it's gonna be it's already in stores.
For sure.
We in Texas and it's in the gas station.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. Yeah. But it's in the gas station. You feel
me? They got the other kind up in here. The legal THC now. They passed that THC thing. Man, you know, we can't have just straight. You gotta have the other kind. They gotta have now they got the flowers,
they got
but
the flower.
It ain't it ain't just like marijuana that niggas smoke though. Yeah. It's the like they got a name for that shit, bro.
The CBD shit?
They got the CBD, but then they got the one that got THC in it. But it's the amount of THC.
It's a low amount or something?
It's a lower amount. It ain't like just smoking some good ass gas, but it still got THC in it. Yeah. So they trying to push that line to Texas too.
Yeah. And it's gonna come, because at the end of the day, every state want that money.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? Every state want that money. You know what I mean? I watched it blow up in Oklahoma first. You know, we legal in Kansas City now, but they made it hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? Oklahoma, all you had to have was a spot and 10K. You feel me? Okay. And you was in the dope for a dispensary. Okay. Kansas City, you gotta have 250. First of all, you had to have a $20,000 non-refundable application fee. You feel me? Then you had to have 250K that you could variable funds. You know, variable funds that you can put up for your just to have a dispensary. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's a white dominant town. They not about to let everybody just come up like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. Oklahoma didn't care. They like, we tired of being broke. We farmers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get rich. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So you got to give them the Instagram, tell them where to tap in with you at, man, and all that.
Dufflebag Nate. You feel me? Dufflebag Nate. Tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Duffel, PhD, THC. That's the marijuana page. You know what I'm saying? Get paid. Exotics. That's the dog page. You know what I mean? We just getting paid. We getting money. You know what I'm saying? We trying to build these brands and hey, teach other people the way. You feel me?
For sure, for sure. Y'all tap in with them, YouTube channel, everything gonna pop up, man.
Yes, sir.
Dufflebag Nate, for sure.
Yes, sir. Be looking at. Go check out the new tape. Just dropped on 8/11. It's 12:03, and then I got a new tape with DJ Chose on the way. Be on the lookout for that.
For sure, man. 1,000.